Good evening, one and all. This is Atal FDP Day 2, Session 1. I invite Professor Raghutilak Reddy sir to give the introduction about the session speaker, Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni sir.
Sure, sir. So, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I would like to introduce the first session speaker today. That is Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni. Okay, so who is professor from Mechanical Department of New Horizon College of Engineering, and he is the head of Innovation, Incubation, and Entrepreneurship at New Horizon College of Engineering, Bangalore, and he is the Vice President, South India Chapter, Research Foundation of India. So he has 16 years of experience in academics, creative teaching, training, corporate relations, learning and development, patents, quality improvement programs, accreditations, principal in administration, mentoring, startups, students, welfare, Ministry of Education Certified Innovation Ambassador, and SPOC for Smart India Hackathons, National Innovation and Startup Policy, and Yukti Innovations. He proactively helps in his students for the bright career progression towards higher education, placements, and entrepreneurship. He is passionate and versatile professional who owns good leadership skills, academic background, and techno research based rich experience capped with corporate relations, IQAC, and startups incubation activities. He is a certified trainer in AutoCAD, CNC, ProE, Lindo, and Solver software. He has delivered various techno managerial sessions for the engineers and managers through the learning and development wing of Hindustan Electro Graphite Limited, LNJ Group, Divas Hydroquip Private Limited, and Asian Consortium of Farmers, Producers, Consumers Limited. He has been awarded with 9 awards for his exemplary performance in various academic and corporate sectors. He has authored and published 5 patents, 3 books, 31 papers, and has attended 25 workshops. He has worked in IQAC and has bagged NAC A+ as head steering committee at a SMEC Secunderabad. With his expertise in corporate relations with MNCs and SMEs, he has conducted 150 plus campus recruitment trainings and contributed to 10,000 plus placements for the students of engineering, management, and pharmacy at UG and PG levels so far. At New Horizon College of Engineering, he has established and registered an incubation center in the name of New Horizon Council for Innovation, Incubation, and Entrepreneurship as a not-for-profit licensed company under Section 8(1) of the Company Act 2013 with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. He has mentored several students and nurtured startup ideas of the students and faculty and have registered the identified ones at private limited and LLP entities in a short span of time successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, let us call upon Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni sir to deliver from his advanced knowledge in emerging technology of IoT application in Industry 4.4 for industry automation. I welcome you, sir. And over to Dr. Piyush sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Gopal sir, Rakesh sir, and Raghutilak Reddy sir. Thanks for introducing me to the wonderful audience today. And I hope my voice is clearly audible to you all.
Yeah, it's audible, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Raghu sir. And I believe that the agenda of this category development program, which is going on for basically Industry 4.0 and automation. So we will be doing justice to the program, and whatever the deliveries I have brought for you. It is really, I have worked a lot for getting all the information for you all the audiences. So just hold on with me for next 90 minutes and let us understand how we can add value and contribute to the industry 4.0 and take it to the industry 5.0 very soon, and how automation can bring more laurels and more convenience to the manufacturing systems today. Because being mechanical engineers, it's our responsibility to take the manufacturing science to the several height, so that we can achieve success not only in terms of higher productivities but also for higher returns on investments. As we can see everywhere, we are seeing automation is going on across the industries today, and the students who are basically the backbone of every industry as a manpower, the resources the colleges are generating, as most of the faculties are participating this in this FDP. So I believe we should cover the not only automation in the industry, what is happening today, what we are seeing from our experiences and through our literatures available on the net and other resources, but also we should encourage our faculty members and the mentors that they are providing real-time training to the students of mechanical, electrical engineering and electronics engineering, so that they can contribute more to the area of automation in this manufacturing science today, manufacturing technology today. So as I have been introduced already, my topic is in integrating IoT in production processes. I was there as a participant yesterday also for both the reputed and eminent experts of the industries. I have listened to them, and I hope now IoT is clear to you. So I have brought certain more things what has not been covered yet, and I'll be sharing some more insights about how IoT can be more useful for production, as well as what are the use cases and how we can add more value to the shop floor. So let us start the session. So first of all, like IoT, you know what is industrial Internet of Things. So how we can apply it in various segments of the industry, we are going to discuss about this thing in the next 90 minutes. So the digital connected factory, as sir has given already some session yesterday from Materials India. So smart factory he brought to the table, and we all come to know many things about the smart factories, how they are actually, they came with, the expert came with real-time exposure of the connected factory, like how smart factories are helping and what are the various segments in his company and how they are helping out in connecting all the links and adding more value to their production system. And facility management is one of the key, like capacity building and facility management. People generally talk about manufacturing more, and they forget about talking about the layout, how the industrial layout should be there, so that there is higher productivity of materials transfer as well, materials transfer inside the company as well. So facility management is important and capacity layout is important. If we look towards the right side, plant safety and security. See, IoT is not just automating the machine. Automation of machines is happening like anything throughout the world. You can use these smart appliances using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or some other modes of internet connections across the world, across the globe, and you can operate any machine nowadays from any location. Until and unless the jammers are there, the restrictions are there. But now we need to talk about the plant safety as well, because the security is important. Like cyber security can also be a part of this, because so much of data through management information system MIS we are handling in our industries, and we are learning from last 150 plus years about the information system in the industry, which was through the pen and paper, and gradually it came to the telegrams, telegraphs, and then computer systems came into the picture. Then mobile technology came, and using the Bluetooth technology, we have started sharing the data among the various sections and departments of the company, from one company to another company as well. But what about the safety of the plant? If we talk about the fire extinguishers, Now, if there is some hazardous condition, you can't go. The operator of that fire extinguisher cannot go into that area. Then at least through IoT, we can enable those fire extinguishers and we can reduce the damages in the plant. So safety is related with the manpower, material, machine, money, technology, everything. So this is important thing. And furthermore, it is the quality control. It is my most interested area, quality control, as I have done my PhD in production technology, and my topic was quality control and process control basically. So we used to do certain conventional methodologies more than a decade ago. But nowadays, now IoT has been into the picture, so the chance causes variability of the various processed products through measurements. We can check and we can do non-destructive testing as well under this quality control. There are several products, there are several machinery available nowadays through which we can do certain quality assurance and checkups in the plant so that we can do the quality control as well through the IoT. Next is production flow monitoring. See, earlier there was a production manager who was more responsible and actually he was dependent on the supervisor on the shop floor. But nowadays you have the well equipped cameras with all the audio visual capacities, and you have certain IoT enabled cameras as well. Some other devices, micro devices are there that can be planted in the walls and other places near to the machinery and the manpower, so that you can just see how your product is going through. Certain checkpoints you can have in your production flow from one machine to another machine, and from one section or one segment or one department of the company plant to the next department of the plant, how the product is moving through the sensor technologies and through using this IoT technology. We can just check how the production is flowing, how it is monitored. Including the condition monitoring, we can check nowadays how the lubrication is well available inside the bearings and some other rotating machine parts. And in the railways also nowadays, the ministry is using various sensors, and here sitting at the remote location, we can see the live data every 30 seconds or every 5 seconds, even it is changing, how the bearing temperatures and different temperatures are increasing. And immediately in the running train as well, in the Indian Railway, in the running train as well, we can control the temperature of the bearings from any remote location where is the remote control room. So this all things can be happen using the IoT. Next is inventory management. When you are teaching the topic of inventory management control, so we are telling them how inventories can be controlled and what is the importance of its management and all those things. But we need to understand and we need to tell them, like can also the wheel system of Juran as well. We can help them various inventory models, different sampling models, all these things can be done by enabled devices now. Next is packaging. See, wastage was a lot of wastage was coming during the packaging plant. The packaging is very important in the product. It is going to be sold into the market. So for getting the packaging free, stolen free, if you have certain PRS system available or something you can do on packaging, there's least chances of stealing and theft also, and the damages if it happens, this also you can see, and the flow of materials or the final product going from the industry towards the into the market, that also we can check through packaging optimization. Next is preventing the material from damages through environment, the hygienic conditions, damages through vibrations happening during loading and unloading in a truck or from a truck. So that all things can be managed and happen. Now we have various sophisticated machinery which are very expensive in the industry, and those data also we can check. Those data of vibration and various surface roughness or surface smoothness parameters can be checked through using IoT devices, and it can provide the signals directly in your mobile phone or in the remote control room that how the packaging has been done and the product is safely dispatched to the customer or not. Next is logistics and supply chain optimization. This is very vast topic, very important. Nowadays, we all are talking about, okay, we are studying about the supply chain management for a long time, but nowadays, the supply chain has taken a big shape as the cargoes are also being used for supplying of expensive materials and fast material supplies. And we are seeing like various materials which are very sophisticated and very micro level. They are also being transported. In Bangalore, we are seeing Porter and Dunzo are the companies who are actually managing the supply chain of domestic life as well. So how they are managing it through the IoT, we can enable more of the things. Your Zomato and Swiggy are also using nowadays this IoT, including Domino's Pizza as well. So they all are using, then why don't the industry should also do so? Industries have also started managing their logistics and supply chain just to improve the productivity of the things and to cut the cost of supply chain. Coming next to the industrial IoT applications, as I told you, the industrial Internet of Things is very most important nowadays. It is ever growing and rapidly increasing sector. See, this accounts for most of the share of IoT spending in the global market. So now, as we are sitting in India today, if you need to provide certain products or you have gone through various countries for a trip, suppose 10 to 15 days, and you forgot to switch off your air conditioner or something, if timer is not on, then what will you do? It will be too much of loss for you. So what you can do through the remote control or through the app inbuilt on your smartphone from that country, you can use and you can switch on and switch off the air conditioners. For the people who are bedridden, who are very aged, and they cannot travel from one room to another room because of certain health issues or handicap issues, even for them, you can provide some support while sitting in the office, cafeteria, or any place, even in the gardens. So all these things are happening, and IoT has taken a big shape nowadays. In the global market, it is growing like anything, and the various sensors, transducers, and other robotic systems has enabled the manufacturing system to grow to a very high level, so that nowadays wherever you want to attend any expo or trade expo, you will see most of the companies are promoting their IoT enabled machines, including robots. The reason is only one: we need more productivity, high productivity in every process. We know we need more accuracy and repeatability. We need more degrees of freedom. We need more support systems which are more precise and accurate. For that, we need to take IoT into the process. And nowadays, almost all the industries are moving towards IoT. And I believe various mechanical engineering and electrical engineering students, basically electronics as well, if they are learning IoT right from first semester and they are working, how they can utilize these systems and how they can do some practicals. You can see here and towards right of me, there are so many products kept here. This is my Idea Innovation Lab. So these products are basically made by my first semester students, and this is happening because we are training them over these recent technologies in the classroom as well. So this way, let us go through the next slides. Yes, I already have discussed all those segments, what we can use and how we can make the day-to-day life cycle, the day-to-day workmanship of the people in the industry easier. More intellect people can be hired, and the existing people can be trained to work on those IoT-enabled products. It is very easy to use at the user-friendly user end. And like IAC and electronics departments, these professionals are bringing together all these technologies to make the systems automated. So now we have certain points we need to discuss one by one. I take very short time on this and we will come back to the application part. Right. So these machineries which are having IoT as embedded into it, they can transfer information related to operations to the people, such as the original equipment manufacturers and to field engineers. As I discussed in the previous slide, now the information system has to be made more authentic and more accurate, more faster. So removing all the intermediaries and removing all the errors of communication in plant and out plant, we can use this IoT system. So the automation and optimization is made advantageous by enabling operation managers and factory heads to remotely manage the factory units. So now factory heads can also handle earlier before 20, 30 years, people used to work on ordinary machines and they used to work on that. One person used to handle mostly two machines. Later on, CNC machines came and one person started handling 2 or 3 CNC machines, and one CNC machines took the place of 4 to 5 workers or the machine operators. But nowadays, the IoT has enabled the fully automated plants. We need not to go to the foreign industries or the clients to develop our own industries here. If you want to establish your companies here, you can do it very easily by utilizing these services, and any person, any plant head can handle using IoT all the various functioning of various segments of the plant. Along with this, a unit which is digitally connected helps in establishing a better line of command and also helps to identify areas with key results and areas that might have potential problems for managers. Now, as we go little broader, we see all the engineers and managers in the industries are also facing certain challenges. Sometimes it happens. In the industry, the environment is very lively. Anytime any new kind of problem can appear. Now the engineers and managers available on the shop floor of this plant, they unite together and start working on it. They do the strategic plan and they try to diagnose the root cause of the problems, and then they identify the things and they provide the prognosis or some corrective action. Sometimes they may require some people from outside, but if the plant is automated and the foolproof machines are provided from the reputed companies, then only the users are required, intellect people are required to handle those problems. Even after the IoT is coming up with some more problems and challenges that we'll discuss in some next slides, how this is coming with more problems and challenges. So the recent challenges what are coming, also we need to cater, we need to understand, and then we need to work on that so that better services we can provide to the industry, and industry can provide the better products to the society. The facility management, the IoT sensors placed inside manufacturing equipment triggers alerts based on condition-based maintenance. Now this CBM is into the process already. We are looking after for long many times, but now sensors have taken place along with the CBM. Most of the machine tools are critical and are designed to function between a specific temperature and vibration ranges. As I told you, even CNC machines stop as emergency when some smoke is there inside, excessive smoke or excessive heat is there because of lack of coolant or some other reason. It may happen, but the sensors are inbuilt into it, and CNC machines are already well equipped with the sensors. But now the IoT can also help. While the process is happening inside the CNC machine, you cannot open the door sometimes because the chips are coming out and deburring processes are happening inside. The coolant can come out and so many things can happen. While the machines are being run, you cannot open the door. That time, you can have your own IoT enabled system inside that can do some certain solution for you, that can provide certain solution for you, and without opening the door of the machine, it can troubleshoot and it can provide some provide some solution. Without a breakdown, a machine can be more automated today, and they are more smarter with artificial intelligence. They can work for better workmanship, and more production can come out of the same time shift. Whenever an equipment deviates from its prescribed parameters, IoT sensors can actively monitor machines and send an alert. Manufacturers in this way can conserve energy, reduce cost, eliminate machine downtime, and increase operational efficiency by ensuring the prescribed working environment for machinery. This is what I just explained to you. IoT in manufacturing production flow monitoring. It is capable of monitoring an entire production line, be it from the refining process completely down to the packaging of final products. So anywhere throughout the production flow. You can monitor and you can identify some problems, and root cause of the problems can also be identified using certain models. Because this complete monitoring of the process takes place in real time, it provides us the scope to recommend any adjustments in operations for better management of the industry's operational cost. Since the monitoring is done quite closely, it lags in the actual production, thereby eliminating wastage and unnecessary work. Now, there are 6 resources in the industry which are responsible for manufacturing. We are talking about the production. So these 6 resources are man, material, machinery, money, method, that is technology, and last one is time, in minutes. So these resources are important for us. We are talking in this slide about the production flow. So material flow is important to be checked, where material is going to be wasted or some scrap is coming more out of the company or that particular plant or machine or the segment. We need to work on it, and those diagnostic things, the artificial intelligence enabled with IoT platform can provide us the signals and some statements or in some form of some certain symbols that certain problem is happening, and anytime the supervisor or the maintenance engineer can provide the rectifying process so that the things can be channelized and the production can restart very soon. So we need to maintain the delay, what we call is lead time. We need to maintain the lead time in the company because the order has come to the company and we need to provide the materials at the right time. So for that, like Japanese philosophy tells about just-in-time production management system, which is very less seen in India still. But using IoT, we can add some significant contribution to the production management system so that we can produce more products in the lesser time. The inventory management is very important, as I discussed in previous slides, like tracking the inventory and trace it globally on a line item level. So this was very important. This was a challenge few years before, and now because of IoT sensors and all the circuitry, we including the apps in the mobile phones and computer systems, or the display of the machinery itself, we have enabled the machines to the plants to manage the inventory at their own. Suppose the store manager doesn't know about, he knows, but he has to go through the documentation every time. How many spare parts of what kind of what category, what part number, of what quality standard the product is available, how the inventory can be managed, how the products are available in various subsidiary firms in the cluster group of in the cluster or group of various companies of the same kind or the subsidiary firms, sister firms. They can order the quoted products from their nearby places based on the inventories seen on one system. Nowadays, if we go to the workshops, any company, you say Maruti or Tata or Mahindra, you go for buying some products there. If they don't have certain spare part, then they check into their tie-up companies or their own sub-ventures, and they check whether this product is available, and then they give you the time. Like this time you can come and you can collect the material and you can take the things back to your workshop. Similarly, in the industry, order time and supply time manager are coming with a big role. We have to manage the order time and supply time, and this can be managed using the Kanban system. The Kanban system is now an older philosophy, but now IoT has enabled it through the Kanban system and smart bin systems. We have all the details on our screen every time that what kind of product is available in which kind of almirah or some storage capacity inside the tool room or tool crate. So those things we can manage, not only the tools but the products, finished products as well as the raw materials, inventory we can manage, and we can then use this data to analyze whether we have certain more space in the industry where we can establish some other things, what was actually being deteriorated or used by the scrap products, and now we can reduce the scrap, we can remove the excess scrap from the company on time, and we can utilize those. Inventory management can be automated, and few companies have already started working on it through the IoT enabled devices. Now inventory is more secured. Even in hazardous conditions, it will give you alarm well before, and predictive measures can be taken to reduce the wastage of your inventory of any kind. The plant safety and security is important, as I told you. The IoT system monitors some key performance indicators of health and safety, such as the number of injuries, frequent rates of illness, vehicle incidents, and property damage, or any kind of loss incurred during daily operations. Thus, an effective monitoring system ensures better and effective safety. This is not about the safety of only your products, but also about your manpower, who are actually responsible to improve the productivity in the company and to get more returns on your investments. So how it is becoming more popular, because now it is connected with the appraisal systems. Yes. So now IoT systems can monitor how the performance rating or standards of the employees are being managed and maintained, and if any mediocre person or if a lower standard person, means a person or an employee or a machine operator who is not giving the right number of pieces or the production in the specified times for his standard performance rating and matching the data, this IoT can help us more. And as I told you, vision cameras are helping more. But now IoT enabled cameras are there into the place, which are actually working in dark as well as light. They are providing 24/7 by 365 the accurate data. They have, like, I am using one camera here in my office. This is my incubation center, and here I am using this camera. This camera has all the facility. Just with a small remote control, I am handling this camera. So now this camera is speech recognition camera as well. Whomsoever in this room will speak, this camera will focus to them automatically. That facility is also there. So IoT has enabled this measurement system or the monitoring system in the plant, so that the employees' idle time, method study, work study, everywhere these products can be used. And IoT is helping out in increasing the productivity at each and every segment. Next is quality control. As Taguchi Ohio has given one philosophy on robust design, and there is a philosophy like quality should be produced in the product itself while manufacturing it, and it should not be inspected into it after the manufacturing. What does it mean? It means they knew in that time that during the inspection also we are putting a lot of efforts. The inspection manager or the operator, he is the auditor or inspector. He is actually investing a lot of time, energy, money involved in all those equipments and the things. And once the product has come out of the machine and then you are checking, it means it is a loss of the product if it is going to be scrapped or it is going to be reworked in the company. In both the cases, more of the energy and more of the time and workmanship will be required, materials will be required. So it was too much of big loss. So how to manage this inspection? Now inspection automation came into the picture. Through the inspection automation, we have now robots onto the floor. Even for inspection purpose, we can use the robots. This robotic technology is providing the basic support to the human or the machine operator or the person who is actually running the machine while manufacturing the product itself. The sensors are checking the dimensions and specifications, aesthetics, surface finish, and other parameters of measurement on the job, so that the things are visible on the screen to the people or the machine operator working on it. Any deviation will occur, it will provide the information to the machine operator and they can stop the process or they can rectify the things while working on it. So these things are available nowadays. Quality control is important. because any rejectable product, if it is supplied to the customer, it gives a lot of bad image in the market and it affects the further orders as well. And any acceptable product, if it is rejected just because of the sampling plans, that is also a huge loss in the company. And now the IoT sensors are providing the support systems to our inspection department, the quality control and assurance department to provide the. It is helping in some different way. It is helping in some different ways so that the quality has been controlled and the quality standards have been met. How TQM and TPM standards are meeting. So these things can be possible using IoT nowadays. One more point is the potential quality issues. See, people who are actually paying in the company, they are the customers. So the customers need only one satisfaction with the thing, that is fitness for the purpose. Fitness for purpose is the conformance to quality basically. So that fitness comes through the use of the product, but after using you will get the quality check from the customer. Better it is to check before submitting, before supplying it to the market using the IoT enabled things so that you can have a better product in hand to dispatch to the customer. May I ask the host to please mute them? Gopal sir? Mr. E. Arun Kumar, can you please mute yourself? Can the host do it? Excuse me, sir. Hello, madam. May I request everyone to please mute? Either mute them or excuse me, please let me sort out this problem.
Gopal sir, kindly mute the participants.
Gopal sir, kindly remove him from the or else from the session.
Hello? Yeah. Please tell Gopal sir to mute everyone because they are disturbing sir.
Kindly remove the Arun Kumar. Okay, thank you.
Dr. Piyush sir, please continue, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So sorry for this thing, and thank you very much, the host. So we were talking about the packaging optimization. Need some safety from the environment. For various products, we need safety from the environment. know what kind of can happen in the company because of who's came like that. Attention of each and